Singaporean man, right, he misappropriated 1.26 million, but in his defense case, right, he used his ACS primary report card to say that I'm an honest guy to disapprove that he's a fraud claim.
Don't is that aren't some of the Chit Chatter boys from ACS? I think me that
Yes.
is. Right? Says I'm ready means I'm ready. Welcome to the Lao Jiaos Podcast. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Welcome to the Lao Jiaos Podcast, and this is where we bring you unfiltered and unapologetic take on the news, current affairs, and all the things people to pretend to understand. I'm your host, Thern Yang, and with me is fellow Lao Jiaos podcaster, Thern Yang. How are you doing?
I'm drinking water from a very large jug, which when Xing Yong first saw it, he was like, bro, what are you drinking out from? Why is there such a large jug? I drink a lot of water.
Yeah, this is a different jug from what I saw you drinking, I think last week or the last week.
Oh yeah, the one you saw me drinking out was glass, usually used to pour beer. This one is like those a bit fancier, more textured water feature, the plastic one. And then in my office, I have a literal 2.2 liter bottle that is in the shape of a dumbbell that was given to me by another colleague.
Yes, I think you showed me a few weeks ago the 2 liter dumbbell thing.
It's a bit excessive, but it's useful in the office.
Before we even get on to the segment of the week, which is that Avengers just released their new trailer. Do you watch it?
One with Chris, what's his name? One of the Chris
right? Evans, I think.
Yes. He's back,
Let's say Captain America will be back. I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, this seemed like a panic move. Like, they feel that they've been not
messing
doing
up
that well. Yeah.
They've
bring back all the big guns, like, we are doubling down because our previous investment failed, this kind of thing.
Okay, I wouldn't say everything they did did badly. Fantastic Four did quite well, if I'm not wrong. I don't think Brave New World did as well as they hoped. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, they actually lost money on that one.
Yes. That was a terrible,
Yeah,
everything we love about the Ant-Man universe. Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Honestly, it has jumped up my expectations a bit about the Marvel movie. I think to bring it back about the Marvel movie. So I just want to ask Thern Yang before we move on, will you be very expectant about this upcoming Marvel movie next year?
Let's temper our expectations, lah. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Yeah. Scully is another Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Oh man.
Allow it. But okay lah. With Chris Evans inside, it should be okay lah. It should be okay.
Yeah.
All I want now also is Elizabeth Olsen's character to come back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch, baby.
Wanda. Witch. I think we can segue into our segment of the week. I think Thern Yang, you'll be doing the segment of the week. What is your segment of the week?
Segment of the week, as per usual, since I'm the resident car guy, I just, we're filming this today. Today is the 29th of December. Our final Lao Jiaos of 2025, if I may add to. I actually just returned a press car, about slightly past 5, so it's like 3 hours ago, actually. Exactly 3 hours ago, in fact. I was a bit late to return the car because weather. It's called the Aeon V, AION V, V for Victor. As an automotive journalist and like a car enthusiast, I always say I shouldn't be liking crossovers because, I mean, they're practical. They're good for families. They're good for, for people who want like an SUV style kind of car, but without the SUV style kind of size. It's too big especially for cities like Singapore. So crossovers fills that gap quite nicely. But so far this year, I've tested 2 crossovers that have really,
impressed
that really impressed me. One of them, the first one was earlier this year, the MG S5. Maybe that you can put the photo here. Lovely vehicle, actually very fun to drive. Rear-wheel drive, which is unheard of in a crossover, almost unheard of. But the one I just had, the Aeon V, honestly, I am very impressed by what the car is. It reminds me a little bit, to me, I haven't really said this to other people, but it reminds me of the Cadillac Escalade, not the new one, the previous generation. You can go and Google it. It's a very boxy shape, which I really like. Like, it's not the traditional like smooth lines with an SUV, like a crossover. There's like edges to it, which I like. And it's a bit, unique, more unique looking compared to like the sea of like smooth rounded shapes. Space inside is like, my goodness, there's so much leg room. I sit pretty far back. I could sit behind myself and still like cross my leg, kiao and all that kind of thing.
Wow, that's a lot of leg space, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of leg space. And the best part, because it's a Cat A car, it starts at 177,000. The lowest, lower trim one starts at 177 plus. The higher trim one starts at 183 plus. Prices correct as of right now, 29 December. Guess I guess one thing that this car has that you will not find on any other car at this price point.
I don't know. What is it?
It has a fridge.
It has a fucking fridge.
It has a fridge in the center console in the front. So where your arm would rest. It goes as hot as 50 degrees. So if you tap out your char kway teow, your mee pok, your cha peng, your cai fan, it can keep it not only warm, it can keep it hot. Then it has a refrigerator mode which goes as low as 0 degrees.
Wow.
And then a freezer mode that goes to -15.
Wow. This is...
And I can hand on heart, and this is very cool, and I can hand on heart say it works flawlessly because I came home last night about 10 o'clock. I was damn tired, so I just shut my eyes. I had a little nap in the car first in my car park. I had ice cream. I bought ice cream from a petrol station. I just put it inside the fridge to keep it cool while I drove home. Then I got so tired. I just go to my car park when I fell asleep. After I realized after about an hour I woke up. Then I realized oh yeah, I still have ice cream. Ice cream. I opened up the compartment. Ice cold. There actually ice crystals on the side already. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, and my Magnum was still perfect.
Wow.
It's I just took it out of the freezer at the petrol station. The seats, the front seats are not only ventilate, not only blow cold air at your back and your backside. It massages your back also.
Wow. Okay.
It massages your back.
Yeah.
The massage is not Osim chair level but it's good. It's good enough, bro. It's good enough. You see, I love this car, and to say, and the next closest cars that have a fridge will be the Denza, D9, the Xpeng X9, and Zeekr 009, and these cars start at 300,000.
So I think that's sort of wrap up the segment. Okay, now to the first main news segment is that recently, actually, there's this TikToker or this content creator, right, that called Ruben Chan. Okay, so he claimed that max he will pay for any wedding is $200, and then there's another separate.
Yes, I saw that one.
Yeah, there's another separate Reddit user thread that says that there's a lot of frustration over rising ang pao costs, with some say that, wow, now I have to pay, to go wedding dinner, I have to pay $300 for one wedding dinner. So I just want to ask Thern Yang, right, normally to go to these wedding dinners, right, how much would you give? Do you really look at, let's say, the hotel go where, or how close am I to the person and how much I need to give?
If it's just normal friend, then I'll just Google Singapore wedding rate, wedding ang pao rate 20.
Understand.
But if close friend, I will give more. Whatever the ang pao rate is, I will top up with a couple hundred or so.
But I have to say, I'm the one that I'm the tibai because I go to some of my friends' wedding, right? I don't check the rates one. I go in my heart one. Then a lot of times, my brother will ask me okay, you go wedding dinner, how much you pao? Then I'm 100. Then he's 100 cannot this one at least 150 to 200 one. Then I'm never mind it's $50. Then no, cannot. This one you throw face one. Then this one is close enough that I will say I want to go to wedding dinner one, right? Or wedding lunch, right? Then my brother cannot, you need to bao. Then it becomes so serious, I go with colleagues, my colleagues will ask me, hey, you bao how much? I'm what the hell? To me, it's then like that, next time I don't go better. Okay, then I don't go. I'll give an ang pao that is 30% below the market rate. Then don't need to waste time, right?
Hey, wedding tall, and then for me, in 2026, it's already going to be a very expensive year for me. My sister's getting married.
Oh,
I have two good brothers who are getting married. And my cousin's getting married in Australia. That one will cost a lot because I have to fly over. April, sister. May, good friend. Then after that, September, cousin. December is another good friend. And then good friend, that's why. I hear my wallet right now crying.
That is $1,000 plus to $2,000 in don't know what expenses that you can't even classify under your expenses list for the year.
My good friend who's getting married at the end of the year, right? He called me over the weekend. He said, "Hey, I want you to be one of my groomsmen. I want my groomsmen to wear suits of a certain color. So I have the fabric swatch, ready for you. Meet me for drinks. I'll pass you the swatch. Then you can go make the suit on your own time. So that suit is going to run me about at least $600.
What the shit? I thought they will rent they will bring all the groomsmen to so-called rent the suit together. I thought that's what some people will do.
That works if you're regular size like yourself and the rest of the chit-chat boys.
I understand.
I'm not. I'm fat.
Okay.
So I have to make my own jacket. Say,
Understand.
why don't you go to like Vietnam or Thailand, Bangkok or Hoi An or whatever?
Yeah.
Go make your suit there,
Yeah.
You
Ask them deliver. Yeah.
then whatever. Then you can make it 3-4 days and you just go there and relax for 3-4 days. It's like, I go there, relax 3-4 days. Airfare, go there already X amount. Go there, 享受 3-4 days, X amount. At the end of the day, I think even though the suit may be a third, maybe even half the cost, in the end, I'll still burn more money and I burn my time.
Let's say today you get married, right? So if your parents or your in-laws are okay to say, okay, we are okay if you all don't want to do a wedding dinner, would you forego the wedding dinner or wedding lunch altogether?
I wouldn't. Okay, personally, this is purely personal. I'm not a fan of sit-down wedding dinners. Reason being, 假尾巴.
Okay, yes.
And then I have to at least temper my behavior. Yes. If anybody is wondering, yes, I am that friend.
Okay.
I am that friend. I rather have a buffet dinner or lunch.
Exactly. Yeah.
More chill.
Yeah.
More less formal, less state.
Yeah.
Buffet can get a slightly better buffet, then just spend the money on the open bar.
A lot of wedding dinners, right? I feel that come here is really to show face, like to support the groom or the bride, right? I'm like not here because you see in a circle, right? The only person you get to talk to is the person beside you. And then sometimes like the whole table is not even people, like it's like maybe 2 or 3, then they like you have to share with someone else, then you have to make yourself like strike conversation. I just feel that it's like, what the hell lah?
I sat at tables where I knew like the only person I knew was myself.
Okay, that's bad.
So I'm like, okay, I'm extroverted, so I can go with, hey, hi, I'm Thern Yang, so on and so forth,
Yeah.
But imagine you're like introvert and you sit at the table, and then you're like the only person is yourself. It's like,
sucks, man.
It's like, fuck, bro. What am I? It's like, I mean, no offense to friends that have the traditional sit down kind of wedding dinner. I mean, okay, different strokes for different folks. But personally, if can forego, I really hope you can just forego the whole traditional wedding dinner sit down nonsense. Buffet dinner, just chill.
Cheaper, more chill.
Yeah, more chill. Just spend the money on alcohol.
I think wedding dinner, right, is really more and more of a formality more than I think what people of our age or younger want to do. I think we really need to rethink this. Like, if your parents are okay, then we can forego this whole bullshit of like, need to have marching, need to have how many dresses, and then need to have everybody blessings, this kind of shit.
My paternal grandfather, he used to do grassroots, very well connected.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, bless his soul, he passed away in 2014. I said, my grandfather's no longer around. I don't have to invite half his contact list down to my wedding. Not nice to say but if anyone's going to say it, I will say it And let's be honest, not unheard of to have a wedding that is like, feels more like your parents' wedding instead of
your parents' friends, your correct. Then your own friends, like only 2 table, 3 table, 4 table kind. Yeah. Okay, so our second news, which is, I think Thern Yang reacted to this news when I posted in the group chat, which is this British TikToker actually, he go order a bak chor mee dry, and then he poured soup in the bak chor mee, and then suddenly the netizens all like panic, and then he like scold him and like reacted in the comments. I heard your reaction, which is that you also like some soup in your bak chor mee, right? So can you first explain like what's the rationale for pouring some soup into the bak chor mee first?
The noodles do absorb, like, I mean, they toss it in like the sauce, the vinegar, the chili. Yes, it's like some moisture, but the noodles do absorb the sauce a little faster than you can expect So to like loosen up the noodles a bit, just drizzle. I'm not saying pour the whole bowl of soup in, That's the Bedok 85 mee pok. That is soupy mee pok, and I think it's absolutely wrong. That is no. But a little bit of soup just to like loosen up the noodles. What's wrong with that?
Especially when you take away home. It gets really dry when you pour into the bowl.
Yeah. Just use the soup to moisten up, loosen the noodles a bit. I think I saw the video. The angmoh not exactly he didn't pour a lot of soup inside, just a little bit.
A few spoons
Yeah, okay, a bit too much for my taste but there's no right or wrong way to per se eat something. Eat how it makes you comfortable.
Yeah, right.
I don't 100% agree with that statement. It's like those people who put like ketchup on steak or go and like use an excessive amount of mayonnaise on their sushi, that kind of thing.
Yes.
But like, if you want to eat your McDonald's soft serve with fries, which I think is absolutely horrendous.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
This is my perspective, quite similar to yours, in that he paid for it. he didn't like, I'm an influencer, I get this for free. He's totally okay to like, I want to eat half, throw away. Okay, sorry, that sounds very bad, but it's totally fine if you want to pour the whole bowl of soup in, or he just want to like, I want to eat like, without any seasoning kind of thing. That was totally up to him because he paid for it. Like you said, there is no one way to like, this is the right way to eat bak chor mee. You come to Singapore, you do it like that. I just find it a bit ridiculous, this kind of statement.
I mean, it's not as if he's eating, he's not drowning his bak chor mee in soup. I think that's fine.
Yeah, even if he does that, it's not like he's bashing the hawker food. It's not like he pour this and then he say, hey, this one rubbish, not nice. He never say that also. So I really think this is overreaction because
it is.
Yeah, I mean, nobody should tell you that, you cannot eat your prata with sugar. This kind of bullshit. I mean, like, I want to eat with whatever.
I think they want a bit pushing it, but okay, like, I want to eat prata with sugar, okay lah.
If I want to put it in my armpit, then eat also not your business, right? I mean, I'm the one eating. It's not like I'm wasting food or like I taking and then like throw away or what.
So armpit got flavor, right?
Okay, I mean, maybe that's not a bad thing. Okay, anyway, I'll move on to the next piece of news.
No, but yeah, eat however you want. Yeah, eat how it makes you happy. Just no well done steak. Yeah. That's my hot take. Yeah.
Okay, so the next news I really feel that it's a bit funny is that this Singapore woman in the 50s, right? She filed a police report after she spent over $12,000 one night at a male host club. She said that she has been pressured into spending this amount on flower garlands. Okay, without knowing the full context, right? Would you think that she is really pressured? Like, if she don't pay this amount, the Along will come after her? Or like, actually, if you're firm enough and you have a backbone enough, you can say no and then like, you can just walk out like, or spend, not spend that much, yeah.
I'm more surprised that there are actually clubs that you can tiao for guys,
Yeah.
That's the part. I look at this, I'm like, got this kind of clubs that you can, I thought usually you tiao on those KTV
females.
Girls. I never heard of the other way around. Uno reversal shit, but okay.
Recently, one of these clubs got interviewed by CNA. I'm thinking of approaching them.
I think the auntie maybe peer pressure lah. Then now she's spinning the story in a whole different way. Make up for the fact that she spent $12,000. Auntie, you got $12,000? Give me some lah, lao eh.
Before this was a thing, right? I mean, you also hear before people go like nail salon or people go like they kind of cut hair, then like people will like 围住你, then the pressure that you must sign package, what, $100, $200 kind of thing, right? I agree it's something like that. But you go to nightclub establishments, you go in knowing that there is alcohol and there's male entertainment or male companionship, right?
Entertainment lah, not just say male entertainment.
Not to be money spent, or you expect them not to like, try their best to ask you to spend more money. I don't believe this. Then you shouldn't have just walked in, right, if you don't not really to spend the money, right?
I mean, you look at the prices of their drinks already at this KTV. Wow, is damn exorbitant already lah.
如果你那两双脚没有踏进那个地方去啊, then you wouldn't have even spent a single dollar. To me lah.
Yeah, true. Also, there's better way to spend $12,000.
Oh yeah, buy a watch, buy
buy some nice alcohol.
Yes.
Buy a nice computer, buy a PS5, buy an Xbox. Our friends at SG Watch Hub would really love you to spend $12,000 with them.
What's with you recently and all the plug-in ads?
Hey, bro, I'm just doing my job so, we can have
more
the sponsors. Yeah, the sponsors will do more advertising with us. So remember, guys, to everyone watching, for all your watch needs, hit out our friends at SG Watch Hub. All your, watch cleaning, watch polishing, watch strap, new watches, watch whatever lah, SG Watch Hub. But yeah, auntie, $12,000, I'm sorry. No one put a gun to your head, told you to say you must go inside the club, you must spend $12,000.
Correct.
No one did that, no one forced you to do anything. So it is this one, sorry, is what they call user problem. Not say even user error, user problem.
I think it's the same for guys lah, right? I mean, I've also heard of guy friends that like, wow, that next day wake up and like, yesterday shouldn't have spent so much on the girl lah. Then like, you are the one that your kukuba ichi go step inside the place one, or you don't come and now say I shouldn't have go siamtu, shouldn't have paid so much for the drink, shouldn't have give the girl so much flowers. If you don't even want to fall into this kind of situation, don't put yourself in this kind of situation.
Clubs
exercise some self-restraint. Yeah.
You know how to exercise self-restraint? Play golf. That's just... Actually, that's not any better. Oh my god. Wow, that's like so an expensive hobby. Why do I like all the expensive hobbies? Never mind, moving on.
Before we end the podcast, right, we would like to go with a round of quick fire news for the Alamak meter. So I want Thern Yang to rank them smart, dumb, or just plain Alamak. The first news is that a Singaporean mum held her baby up so she could see her dad working on a garbage truck. I think you have seen this news also.
Yeah, that's actually quite sweet. It's actually quite sweet.
I agree. It's actually quite smart because everybody in the comments, right, I think it's very rare that you see them like reacting positively. They say that, oh, this is a hard man's, like, how do you say? It's
honest man's job.
Honest man's job, correct. You're earning money and your wife is not ashamed of you. Like she's telling her baby, like, look, your dad is earning this kind of hard money. Brought a tear to my eye, lah. Although I wouldn't want to admit it.
Yeah, it's an honest job. It's not a clean job. It's a thankless job. People pass comments when they drive past you, confirm. But hey, without all these guys cleaning up our rubbish,
exactly.
You know, our HDB estate is gonna smell. You know, even like all the trash that we like, all our tourist hotspots, Gardens by the Bay, MBS, Orchard Road, it's all gonna pile up and shit. Be thankful, you know. Be thankful.
Yeah, be thankful.
Be thankful that you know we have all this. It's a thankless job.
China is implementing a 13% tax on condoms. And the reason they are saying is that they are trying to make more babies.
Honestly, if I say out what I really want to say, I will get cancelled. So I absolutely cannot say what I want to say. But what I can say is that you know, all these years China has been bagging on about the whole one child only policy.
Yes.
And then now suddenly they realize, oh no, I think we fucked up. Our population is getting a bit
aging.
Too old.
Yeah.
So like too many old people, not enough young people, not enough to carry on the next generation. Okay, so now we're gonna tax condoms, make it more expensive for people to
buy condoms.
To buy condoms for happy time. So you know you can randomly go and search,然後 say, 老公我懷孕了.
Or to me, you just realize that 10 or 20 years later, you have a rising number of single families, lor. Then you have more and more social problems also, ma. Like father growing up with one child, or like the mother growing up with one child have to work harder, this kind of thing.
Bro, that is a whole
it's a whole different problem altogether, man.
That's a whole other can of worms, you know.
I think we can just call this plain Alamak. I really don't know where they're going with this policy.
You can just be like the Philippines and the Roman Catholic Church just declared that condoms are
illegal.
Un-Catholic or whatever, that kind of thing.
God's will.
Yeah, against God's will. Then you know, let's go there.
Okay. The last one I really feel ridiculous one is a Singaporean man, right? He misappropriated 1.26 million, but in his defense case, right, he used his ACS primary report card to say that I'm an honest guy, to disapprove that he's a fraud claim. Aren't
some of the Chit Chatter boys from ACS? I think Media is, right?
Yes.
Is Eldad the ACS boy also?
Yes, correct, yes.
Yeah. Who else is the ACS boy?
Paul is also an ACS boy.
That's 3 out of 8 of us.
Yeah, but I think they are ACSI, that means the secondary school. This one, he used the ACS primary, you know, and he's like, I don't know, he's almost 30 years old already.
This just reminds me of the other clown that was arrested. I think recently. Then he was a former ACS rugby player. Then the shit types put big. Ace former ACS rugby player. That was
10 people arrested for the 1.3 billion fraud one. Yeah. I just really think this news is a plain Alamak news lah. I mean,
Thern Yang can't even play Alamak. It's damn dumb.
Yeah. Okay, so I can call it like dumb, but I think Thern Yang, you can go research the news. The full news about how he defrauded the claim is equally as interesting as his defense case.
I did read a little bit about it, but
But to use your primary school report card, we don't even use it. We don't even use it in our CV, please. Your CV, people, the most they'll ask for is your secondary school and your secondary school results. You don't even see them asking for your primary school.
It's like more of be like JC level already. Like,
correct.
Walao.
All right, that was our Lao Jiaos podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. We have an episode that comes out every Friday. But at the same time, if you're on the football with the football kaki that drops every Wednesday, and our Kopi Pro show where we interview fun and amazing guests from around Singapore every Monday. Now, we hope that everyone has a great week ahead. But remember,
we don't always talk cock.
But sometimes we do.
Mostly me. Ooh, 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 ooh.